Today's video is travel tips for cruise lovers, avoiding and surviving seasickness. I will also cover how to select your cabin, medications, remedies, and more. Welcome to the course, Travel Tips for Cruise Lovers, Avoiding and Surviving Seasickness. This is a very short course, and I also happen to have a link to this course. It's a free course, and it's available in the description box below. Let's get started. So the first section is cabin selection, middle and lower deck. Choose a cabin in the middle of the ship on a lower deck to minimize motion. This area experiences less sway compared to cabins at the front or rear. Access to fresh air. Opt for a cabin with a window or balcony for easy access to fresh air, which can help alleviate symptoms. Medications and remedies. Over-the-counter medication, pack Dramamine or Meclizine to take before boarding or as needed. Prescription options. Consider a scopolamine patch, which lasts for several days and should be applied before boarding. Natural remedies. Use ginger, peppermint, or acupressure band, also known as sea bands, for relief. Don't forget to consult with your doctor before taking any over-the-counter medications. Itinerary and ship choice. Port-intensive itineraries. Select cruises with more port stops and fewer days at sea to reduce exposure to open waters. And just a FYI, sometimes the days at sea may just say sea days on the itinerary. And a sea day can be the entire day, can be a couple of days. Larger ships. Opt for larger ships, which tend to be more stable in rough seas. On-board strategies. Stay active and rested. Ensure you get enough rest before and during the cruise. Lack of sleep can increase sensitivity to motion sickness. Eat regularly. Maintain a regular eating schedule to help stabilize your stomach, fresh air, and horizon. Spend time on deck, focusing on the horizon to help your body adjust to the motion. Avoid triggers. Limit reading, screen time, and alcohol consumption, as these can exacerbate motion sickness. Here are the contributing factors. Age. Children aged 2 to 12 years are prone, while infants and toddlers are generally immune. Sensitivity peaks around ages 9 to 10. And declines during the teenage years as habituation develops. Gender. Women are more prone to motion sickness than men, possibly due to hormonal influences like pregnancy, menstruation, and oral contraceptive use. Medical conditions. Individuals with vestibular disorders, migraines, vertigo, or a family history of motion sickness are at higher risk. Other risk factors include sleep deprivation, alcohol or drug use, poor ventilation, and exposure to strong odors can increase sensitivity. Anxiety and sensitivity to motion stimuli also play a role in seasickness. Test your tolerance. Harbor ferries. Take a ride on a mid-size harbor ferry, which typically has moderate motion similar to smaller cruise ships. This is a low-cost and accessible option for testing sensitivity. Fishing or excursion boats. Spend time on a fishing boat or excursion vessel. These smaller boats often experience more pronounced motion, providing a good test of your tolerance. Day cruises. Opt for a short day cruise or sunset cruise on calm waters. This allows you to experience the sensation of being on a larger vessel without committing to a multi-day trip. Now here's my favorite website to go to look for cruises. It's called Vacations Go, and it gives you an option for over 30 cruise lines, different themes, if you want a singles cruise, a luxury cruise, honeymoons, and more. So we'll go there now. So it says, welcome back, Miss Jasmine. At the very top, you can see the list of cruise lines here, next to home. You can look for the ships and ratings, regions. You can search by ports, specialties such as cruise and land tours, expedition cruises, and more. And my favorite, singles cruises. And right here you'll see a 90-day ticker, and this is the world's best last-minute cruise markdowns. And if you want to be more particular in your search, you can search by month. So let's say maybe July to July, or July to August, or October to September. You can search by region. You can search by cruise lines. Here's a list. And let's say you choose a cruise line, then you can choose the cruise ship in that cruise line if you want to be more specific. If you don't care, just keep it at all cruise ships. Number of nights, how long you want to be on the cruise. Departure ports, where this cruise line will depart, as well as all ports are places to visit. And it's also an option here to return to the same port, because sometimes whenever you leave, you take a cruise, the place where it leaves is not the same place you end up. So if you want to return to the same port, then this is the option you want to select, to return to the same port. There's also cruise discounts for people who are 55 and plus, EMTs, firefighters, interline, military, past guests, police officers, residents of Florida, singles, and teachers. So I'm going to select the 90-day ticker, just to do a little look of what's available. So as you can see here, on the left-hand side, there's fast deal. This is basically the deal number of this cruise ship, the cruise line, the cruise itself, the nights, the sailing date, departs from, ends in. So you see this one, it starts in Cape Town, South Africa, but ends in Southampton, England. The cruise line and the cruise ship. So this is the Cunard Cruise Line, and the ship name is Queen Anne. The ship rating, and the rating is 1 to 6 stars. This one has a 5-star rating. The brochure starting price, that's on the website for Cunard. And then our starting price, that's the price for vacationstogo.com, and then how much you save. And then on the very right hand side, you'll see status. So that right here it says 84% off. This one is sold out. This one is 88% off. This is very cheap, $4.99 for a 7-day cruise. This one's sold out, reduced again, and so on. So let's say I'm going to select, if I want to look by nights, I click on nights, and they'll start off by the shortest period of time to the longest period of time. So right here for Africa, it's 16 days to 18 days. And then Alaska, 4 days all the way to 23 days. I'm going to scroll back up again. If I want to filter by price, I'm going to click on our starting price. Now it's the cheapest to the most expensive. So for Africa, it's $1,359 to $1,499. And then Alaska, it's $329 as the lowest, which is also actually happen to be sold out. And then the most expensive one is all the way down here, 15 grand for 23 days. These are suites down here. So that's how you can actually filter out of what cruise you want to select. Let's say we select one of these cruises we want to go on. I'll just say maybe the Vancouver Royal Princess Cruise. So I'm going to just click on right here where it says fast deal. So this is the brochure suite, how much if you were to go to the website for Princess Cruises, this is what the brochure suite is. And the price for Vacations to Go is $4.99. How much you save? 61%. Now, if you want the inside cabin, this is the price. This is the inside price for Vacations to Go, and then this is how much you save. And if you want a balcony, right here, this is the brochure balcony price. This is the balcony price for Vacations to Go, and this is how much you're saving. And if you want to click additional rates for singles, here's an option here. It's hyperlink that says singles. Now, prices are per person in US dollars, based on double occupancy, and include port charges, etc., etc. So we'll just look at right here where it says itinerary. Now right here, it gives you a little map of where it starts and finishes. And so let's say this cruise starts on May 13th, a Tuesday, and this is in Canada, and it departs at 3 p.m. You have a day at sea. So this is one day, a whole day at sea, and then you actually dock somewhere, which is in Alaska, and then on the day at sea again, and then you dock in Seattle, Washington, and that's it. It's over with. So make sure whenever you look at these sea days, look at how many sea days you think you want to endure. If you prefer having more dock days and sea days, you don't want to see all these little sea days on your itinerary. Also, right here you can go to ship and you can see more information about the ship. So the year it was built, the year it was refurbished, information regarding how many passengers, also bars and lounges, a beauty salon and barber shop, casino, chapel, etc. It's a very long list here. And they also have a tipping guideline. They automatically add $19 per day per suite guest, and then $18 per day per mini suite and reserve collection guests, and $17 per day per non-suite guest to your onboard account. An 18% tip is added to all bar charges, dining room wine accounts, and Lotus Spa services. So this information is very good to know. So we're going to go all the way down to all the amenities, and that's it. Scroll back up again and go to photos, and you can see all the pictures of the cruise line, the cruise ship. This is the Royal Princess, and this is Princess Cruise Lines. So you can scroll to see more pictures here. So we're good with that. Next is cabins. We want to see the cabins. So here's the penthouse suite with balcony, premium suite with balcony, so on and so forth. These are all the cabins. And this is the interior one. It gives you how many square footage of the cabins, if there's twin beds, if there's a window, if there's a balcony, and so on and so forth. Okay, next is deck plans. This allows you to see what's on each deck, so I'll just pick deck 10. This is a little map of deck 10, and I'll show you what is in deck 10. So there's our penthouse suites there. There are balconies, deluxe cabins, and balcony cabins, and interior cabins. That is deck 10. If I want to switch decks, I can click right here and see different decks. If I want to go to weather, this is the weather that is in the forecast during this cruise. The humidity, possibility of rain, and temperature. And ports. This is where the cruise starts in Canada, and it ports here. This is the second stop, and this is the last stop. Dining. Here are the dining rooms. Gives you if you need a reservation. If not, if there's a surcharge, is there a dress code, the cuisine type, when does breakfast, lunch, and dinner start, and so on. Next section we'll go to, this tab is Wi-Fi. It gives you a price per day, per person per day. And it gives you, let's see, this is Starlink Access 5G. And next is special needs. So if you're traveling with a wheelchair, or if the cabin has roll-in showers, or a shower stool upon request if you need be. So I absolutely love Vacations to Go. It's very, very detailed. It's very organized. It's a one-stop shop for everything. I know that some of these cruise lines is very hard to find all this information very detailed and put together. And with Vacation to Go, you can actually look at every cruise line, all these cruise lines basically. So if you want to select, let's say we're on Princess now, I want to select Virgin Voyage. I hear a lot of good things about Virgin Voyages. So this gives you information about Virgin Voyages cruise line. Here are their ships, the years they are built. They're pretty new, so they haven't been refurbished. How many passengers? Their star ratings are very good. Insurance. If you want to buy insurance for the cruise, payments and refunds, dining, smoking policy, Back to ships and ratings. I want to look at the Brilliant Lady. Take a look at Brilliant Lady. Here's some pictures. Here are some statistics, services, and amenities. It's a very long list. Deck plans. Look at the decks. You can look at dining information, wireless internet, special needs. So if you want to look at as many cruise lines as possible using this site, then this is a great website, vacationtogo.com. So we'll just go back to the course, and we have reached the end of the course. Just an FYI, the free link to this course is available in the description box below, and I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please like and subscribe, and also don't forget to add your 2 cents and comments below. Thank you for watching.